Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of Brave Namibia, where we celebrate both ordinary and extraordinary Namibians. In today's edition, Leandrea Mouers shares a follow-up with us on the situation at Twaloloka, now Otweya, in Walvis Bay.
This week on Brave Namibia, we take a look at the journey of the Twaloloka residents of Walvis Bay over the past year. The residents of Twaloloka has had an uphill battle since 2015, fighting for a piece of land to call their own. Finally, the residents were accommodated on a piece of land near Ngara Primary School in Quisopmont, but the area was extremely congested.
Julle is eintlik baie op mekaar.
Ja, op mekaar. Ons wil net uit mekaar uit aan miskat. Kijk, is dat hier. Is dat mensen. Dit is dat hier. Kijk net. Kijk net. Ons laat ons nou. Ons krijgt enige tijd als ziekte. Kom, kijk net. Jullie keer ons als ziekte, man. Jullie keer niet hoor ons niet. Kijk.
Ek sien ja.
Ja? Kijk net. Ons laat ons. Ons wil net aan bij municipaliteit gaan. Die dingen ze zien onze dingen niet, onze plek niet. Altijd ons wil net dat biggie, daar is een kans aan de achternet. Dat er net help om te eten mekaar uit, alsjeblieft.
Ja. Hoeveel mensen is julle omtrent wat hier rondom bly?
Ik schat me, kijk bij één kamer, ons slaap misschien 6 mensen. Die dingen zijn klein, maar ons slaap met 1 kamer, misschien 6 mensen of 7 mensen. Nou, ik zal niet die getal zijn.
Ja, ja.
However, even before the issue of congestion can be tackled, a devastating fire ripped through the informal settlement on 26 July 2020. It destroyed 153 homes and claimed the life of a 1-year-old boy. With COVID-19 wreaking havoc in the harbour town of Walvis Bay since it was the epicenter, and the fire destroying livelihoods, emotions were high and the night was soon in chaos. Worsened when onlookers began pelting the fire brigade, police reservists and the municipality with stones. Later on it emerged that it was guys from the location who started throwing stones. Some of the people were robbed of their belongings, such as phones and items that were salvaged from the fire. A firefighter said they had to extinguish the fire while a group of onlookers armed with pangas and okapis surrounded them in a threatening manner. The Walvis Bay Fire Brigade later on had to leave the scene to protect their lives and let the fire fend for itself. The next day, 27 July 2020, the immense destruction of the fire was seen by everyone on the scene. Residents were ravaging through the burnt shacks to see if anything else could be saved. Only a white blanket in the far left corner of the settlement was an indication of where a little boy burned to death the night before. On the same day, during an official visit to Walvis Bay, various deputy ministers also visited the Twaloloka site to assess the damage. Soon enough, assistance streamed in for the people of Twaloloka from all over the country, and the residents were soon accommodated in tents. Thereafter, a cabinet resolution was passed that houses will be built for the fire victims after the tragic fire. The governor of the Irongo region, Neville Andre, launched an initiative calling on local businesses to help build the houses. He himself was also part of the crew building one of the very first houses. Months, the houses were completed, and the Minister of Urban and Rural Development, Orasta Zutoni, visited the site to assess the situation on the ground in April 2021.
We had the tent somewhere here.
Yes.
Yeah, now you can't even recognize that the tent was somewhere here.
It's true, yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, I think very soon we'll have an official handover
Yes.
of the houses.
Yes.
And then people will be happy. Yeah, be happy. And I'm happy with the community. Raymond, where are you?
I'm always here.
Congratulations, my brother.
Thank you, Honorable.
You did very well.
That was
Button.
okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Button, you mean you can build, how many houses are this one? 121. Within a month, you're done.
Yeah, but within a month, but there was a delay. But
It's
our
always,
part.
it's always like
Yeah.
that. It's normal, you know, delays, you
it's
know.
always
Those,
part of the game.
yeah, those things cannot be always in your hands.
Yeah.
You have to take from here, from there. This one is coming very slow. But congratulations. I think the whole month of April, yeah? And Raymond,
Yes.
you are committed. And this is what I want to see, commitment.
Yes, thank
A
you.
national commitment. Huh? Not this just this one is pulling, this one is pushing, and we will let down our nation.
Yeah, it's
We
true.
need to develop this nation,
Yeah.
irrespective of political party or affiliation. Politics, it will not bring anything.
It's true.
Huh? But development, actual development.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Citizens of Twaloloka, now Otweya after it was renamed, all pitched in to complete the houses.
We have given an instruction that we want to see these houses being completed within a month. And this is exactly what has happened. So the whole month of April, the contractors were busy at work, under the leadership of the governor of the Rongo region, and I want to thank the governor wholeheartedly for what he has done by coordinating all the teams to ensure that the houses are done. Now, I'm so happy with the progress. Let me just say, all the 120 houses, 21 houses are now completed. Only maybe 2-3 there, which the roof is going to be placed now, tomorrow I hope. The pump station also, it's also completed. Next week it's also done. So it's just a matter of now the government to come and officially hand over these houses to the owners. So I'm going to report back to the leadership that what you have tasked us to do, there's a lot of progress. I could even say 98% of the work is done. So I'm happy.
However, recently tensions arose in the Otweya settlement.
Coming there, a device with a political agenda. Us, we are sick and tired to be in the tent. And what we want, to go home, and those who have got the issue, they must be solved. And them, how can we not get the issues? Us, what we want is to move, and we are sick, we have got girls. We got kids, they're grown up here. There are some of them, you never even know them. And when you come here, we never know you are coming here. Tell us the truth. Us we want is a year and a month. Some of them, they are sleeping in the year. Then you want to come and tell us here. What we want is you want to move. It's your answer. Thank you very much.
We're sleeping here. Sorry, doctors, I wanted to ask you something to me. How feeling you guys? How children? To see these children here, he losing a school, will be pregnant, and this tent, this guy is was my coming. This guy live this put another people. Charging money, my government. I have right to go there. No one coming to the location.
From 10:15 until now. And like now we are the one, I'm the one who dealing with the people here, and I'm the one who working with the governor and Patekitase. What we are tired now,
you are not leading here.
What we are tired now is for those people who call the media always to come here without informing us. That is a problem. Discussing and and others. It's because of we are here, not for politics, and we cannot depend on politics. Like me, I'm the one who was recording the people. But I record the people who are staying here from 2018 until now. Like now we are staying there in the tent 1 year with that people who stay in Twaloloka. But some people who call me to come, who call the media to come here, they are not staying here. Is that the problem we have? And also the list that the government is using is the list for the people who is a fire victim. Then I'm trying myself. I was trying myself to go call governor to come finding out because of the rumors. Come out, we put it some family and whatever, and we put it the people who is not staying here. And then I decided me myself to call governor to come finding out who is in the tent, who is in the list, if our list is clear or is not clear. And governor himself and the police, that Hekali, and also that Peterson, they are coming here and then they finding out who is in Twaloloka.
Now, Jolo, can you quickly tell us the list that you compiled? It's the people that were affected by the fire, yes. Specifically, yes. Not the people that were living here before the fire, but specifically the fire. So even if you were living for 3 months at Twaloloka, like they are saying, you were on the list because you are a fire victim.
Yes, it's that list that I am using it, and that list I recorded last year when our ghetto was burnt down. Is the Jack Manale, that time he was in the office, he's the one who tell me that Jolo can go tell the people, I mean go legislate the people. And then I legislate the people, everyone was going to the place where their ghetto was. And then the day we are coming here, we are working with the police and Kalahari.
to escort the people in the tent. And until now, that people who are here is the people who was sleeping. Yeah.
And they are on the list.
Yes. It's that people that they have it.
And these are the people that received their
Land occupation
certificates the other day.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So, is there anybody that was omitted from the list?
No. Now they was talking about federation, and me also I was go make it. I was go finding out if that people they are talking is true or not. Even governor himself, he know that that the Utoni and that people who was in the office before, that one who was working at municipality like Jack Manale and others. Because of me, I was go asking that the Utoni who tell them to record the people, but he was telling me that it's that Jackie Manale, and then he was telling Kama, everyone who is in, even he is not a fire victim, it's not a part of 153, because of us we are 153, you must put it in the list. But that is wrong because of they was give the government 32 people from 153. That's why now they build 121 house. It's because of that 52. And then that problem we are already solved it. It's because of every day we are. Every Wednesday we are going to swap up to the meeting to go solve that problem for federation. That problem is like now is already solved, and also there's that if the people who was there but they did not receive the house for to federation, but they are not the fire victim, they are already out.
So did you guys appoint anybody else apart from you to speak on your behalf? Did you appoint anybody to speak on your behalf?
Never ever. Only me, here only me, Nehale and Memi Olga. But now the governor is appointing me and Memi Olga only.
Rural Constituency Councillor Florian Donatus recently called for the people to remain calm. He stated that the houses are currently without any electricity and the tender was advertised and bidding have closed on the 10th of August 2021 for the supply of electricity. Recently, another cabinet resolution was passed for an additional 21 houses that is to be built for the people who were omitted from the fire victim list. He stated that it will be good for all 142 beneficiaries to get their homes at once. The residents of Twaloloka, now Otweya, expected to move into their new houses by September 2021 and thus finally closing this chapter in their lives.
Thank you for tuning in. If you know of someone you feel should feature on our show, please contact brave@nmh.com.na.